What do you say we watch someone in action and try and figure out what he's doing wrong?
Okay, that works for me.
Let's go.
Hi. How are you? I'm very happy to be here. First, I would like to just get to know you. Ha 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 ha. Quiet.
Well, right off the bat, I noticed that he has no idea what environment he's in. I mean, he sat on the piano, and then to top it all off, he just told him to be quiet, just like that.
Yeah, he did. Do you think that they're respecting him right now?
I wouldn't really think so.
So that's why you have to make sure you're nice and have a good environment for the kids. Even adults need a good environment. We all do. We're human.
Okay, well, okay, so can we take a look at something else?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's see.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Thanks for the tip.
Wow. That kid just told him about the
plumbing, yeah.
Yeah, and he just kind of brushed it aside and didn't even deal with it. You know, that actually looks an awful lot like something that I have a tendency to do from time to time.
Well, why do you do that?
Well, if it was something like that, I mean, it has nothing to do with the class that we're talking about. So, I mean, would I even, like, want to take that seriously?
Well, it's up to you. Remember, you teach science, yes?
Yes.
Well, you want to make sure that you are inviting the kids and listening to their opinion, but there is a time and a place. Now, was that the time and place for that young man to ask that question?
I'd say no.
Do you think that the teacher's response was appropriate?
I guess within the realm of what was going on at the time, but I don't know. I mean, it's kindergarten, so I don't think I'd really guess. I guess I really wouldn't think so.
Do you think kindergartners are kind of like your sixth graders?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
You think kindergartners are like adults?
Not particularly.
And why would that be?
Because they're too young.
Their load is naturally lower.
Oh, so because they're younger, they don't have as much of a load, so you don't really have to deal with it as much.
Exactly. But you also have to bear in mind the power that they have is also relative to their load. Because if that is his load, worrying about plumbing, you know, and your load is mortgage,
yeah,
a big difference.
Yeah, very big difference.
Want to see something else?
Sure.
Now we're going to do something extremely fun. We're going to play a wonderful game called Who is My Daddy and What Does He Do? Yes?
Is your daddy a fireman? He's probably big. Is he a wrestler? Is he a basketball coach?
No.
What's the matter?
I have a headache.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. What do you see?
I see him basically trying to play a game with them that's obviously not a real game and it's above their level. He's got a headache, he's getting frustrated, and then he yelled at that poor kid. Well, I mean, obviously it clearly wasn't a tumor, but that really wasn't the response he should have had.
What would you have done?
I maybe would have laughed about it. Maybe I would have tried to make a little bit more of a joke out of it, but that's clearly not what you're really supposed to do. You're supposed to kind of make light of it, I guess.
You also have to remember, for these kids, they hear a word, it's a load,
Yeah.
and sometimes they don't have the power to deal with it. And as adults, we do the same thing. You have a load, whether it's from your work, your boss, your wife, and you sometimes lose the power to deal with it. But that's not bad. You just need to find the power and harness the power. Got it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
And that way, then you can keep your load and your power balanced. Remember?
To keep a balance of the power and a balance of the load.
And remember, this is all originally for adult learners. But if we can use it for adults and respect the children as adults, because there's a lot of children, let's face it, who are more adults than you or I ever were.
Yeah, I guess I can agree with that.
That's something that we have to keep in mind. One last clip.
Today we're going to play a new fun game. It's called Police School. I'm going to be your sheriff. You're going to be my deputy trainees. Now, the first thing the deputy trainees have to learn is to freeze whenever you hear this. Now, the next time you hear this whistle, each one of you get one toy. How many? One! Good, and bring it back to the carpet. Pronto. Ready? Wait for it! Wait for it. Sit down. Ready? Go, quickly. Get your toy. Go for it. Yes, very fast. Good, quickly. Bring the toy back. Bring the toy back to the carpet. Bring it back to the carpet. Quick. Back to the carpet. Quickly. Very good. Did very well. Now we're going to play another game. When you hear two whistle blows, each one of you take your toy back where you got it from and come right back to the carpet. How many whistle blows? 2! Good. Ready? Go. Come on. Come right back to the carpet. Yes, it works. This is great. Faster, come on. Yes, come back. Terrific, this is working. Great. I mean, you're very good deputies. Your sheriff is proud of you. Reading, writing, arithmetics. Too much homework makes me sick. When it's time to pass the test, kindergarten is the best. Yeah! And on the farm he had a duck. E-I-E-I-O.
He's changed.
Yeah.
He's singing E-I-E-I-O.
I don't think I'd ever would have pictured a teacher like that wearing outfits like that.
What lesson can you take away from that?
Well, obviously he brought himself down to their level, so I guess...
Down to the level?
Reducing their load? So he's reducing their load by presenting more of a friendly atmosphere about him. He's trying to be more welcoming to the kids by dressing up in such a way that's more friendly to them, and he's also doing something a little bit more realistic. He's actually playing a game with them that they can recognize and that they can that they can understand. So the kids are already being a lot more responsive to the things that he's doing.
Think of it this way. You have a lot of things to offer, but you also have to think about the things that may have bugged you as a student, but you think as a teacher, I don't need to deal with.
So even though I'm not technically a student, I really need to think more like my students and be more mindful of the things that bug them, so this way I can make sure that I'm teaching them what they need to learn?
In a way, yes, because you will always be a student. You're always learning, whether it's informally or formally. But the hard part for you right now is you have to think what distracts them and what doesn't distract them.
Wow. All right, so I guess now what I have to do is I have to go back to my classroom and see if I can fix it. I feel a lot better now. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a Merry Happy holiday.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Friday night in Dixie, gonna have some fun, 'cause anything crows and we feel that southern sun. Don't party down to that country sound, you know what I'm talking about. It's Friday night in Dixie, can't hold it in, let it all hang out. Yeah, let it all hang out. Well, I'm talking all night.